Oh cool, look at this, look. That roll in the tree. 167. Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is episode 167 of the Sophie Art Podcast, which is a little podcast I do about the art and things. And this one we're talking about Earth was the dinosaurs. They got wiped out. So this is a little thing I've got. Little Dennis is with us, but he's still sleeping in my bag. Hopefully he'll be coming out soon in the future. But this one, talking about, I'm still walking around Plymridge Woods. I love it round here, but we're getting closer to the main roads now, so you probably hear the cars and stuff. But this one, I've got this thought that, well, first thing is, I've always had this sensation that humans and dinosaurs live together. So I got this thought that the Earth was actually the dinosaurs. So the Earth belonged to the dinosaurs, and what happened was they advanced into reptilians. So the dinosaurs were a lot more advanced than we're led to believe. They weren't these stupid creatures. They were super advanced, more advanced than modern day humans. But I've been speaking to somebody, and she believes that the dinosaurs are actually a psyops. So all the bones that we dig up of the dinosaurs, she believes they're not actually real. They're just like they're like a distraction, basically, like a psyops. I don't know. I feel like the dinosaurs were real, but as I've said many times, unless you actually go. It's like, how do you know the moon exists? The only way you know the moon exists is if you go onto the moon. You have to go onto the moon yourself. So even if everybody on the face of the planet visited the moon, took photos and everything, until you've gone there, you don't really know it's actually real. So it's the same with the dinosaurs. We're never going to really know if they were real or not. Because to me it's always been amazing, how can a creature that size exist? Like a creature the size of a skyscraper stomping around on the earth. That seems insane. I would love to see that. I'd love to see. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? To see a dinosaur, a monster.
Thank you.
So my thought has always been, what if this planet was actually the dinosaurs' planet, and that meteor that come out of the sky and like wiped them out, what if that was actually intentional? What if what happened was a bunch of aliens come down to the Earth and they thought, I want to take over. They thought to themselves, hey, there's some steps down here. I'm going to go down here, I think. What they thought to themselves, what we're going to do is we're going to go to this Earth planet. Well, it also goes into something else. Da-da-da-da. Oh, cool. There's like a little den down here. So I thought to myself, basically, a lot of the remote viewers have come to the conclusion, the remote viewings are saying that there is a war between Mars and this other planet, which ended up getting destroyed and becoming the Asteroid Belt. And Mars also got destroyed and became like what it is now, basically like a nuclear war destroyed planet like the Mars. Mars used to be like the Earth, like with vegetation and stuff. So that was the war. And then what happened was, they needed a new planet, so they came to the Earth. So I thought to myself, what if that happened or something like that happened with the dinosaurs, some sort of war going on. They wiped out the dinosaurs in order to repopulate the earth with humans, which were an advanced AI that they sort of created. But basically I thought, so what happened was, the dinosaurs evolved into reptilians, super advanced beings, and what happened was some of them didn't get killed when the planet got annihilated, but some of them went underground and stuff. But what happened is, imagine that, we think this planet is ours, so humans think that this is like their planet, but it's actually the dinosaurs. And then you start thinking, well, some people like David Icke, he believes that the reptilians are shapeshifters. So what, and they're basically trying to control the humans and stuff. But what if that would, if you looked at that from the other direction, whereby the Earth was their planet to start with, in a strange way, it would be the humans that were in the wrong. So it wouldn't be the reptilians that were in the wrong. It would be the humans. Because what happens is, it's a bunch of humans that wiped out the dinosaurs, and then you got a few like stragglers left behind who shapeshifted into humans to infiltrate the humans with the goal of basically wiping them out to get the dinosaurs back on the planet. Crazy, isn't it? I've just got this massive sensation that the dinosaurs were intelligent and they coexisted with humans. I've always had that thought. Just imagine being a dinosaur there. That's weird, isn't it? But then that would mean that there could be a planet out there full of humans the size of skyscrapers. That's quite weird, isn't it? So that's quite weird, because to those humans, which would be like massive giants, we would look like tiny little creatures. But then if there was another planet which has got tiny little creatures like humans that are the size of your fingernail, if we ended up on that planet, we would look like the giants. So it just shows you how like you can be both a giant and a tiny little thing at the same time. It's all relative to the other thing. A giant is only a giant because it's next to little people. That's quite cool, that is. And then that also goes into the Bible. The Bible speaks. The Bible talks about giants, and I think it's the Book of Enoch. The Book of Enoch talks about giants and stuff. And then also that's like with the Nephilim and stuff. With the ones that bred with the humans to create what are they called? The hybrids. So you end up thinking, well, what if those dinosaurs, what if they were giants with the dinosaurs? So in other words, the dinosaurs were the size of skyscrapers, but so were the humans. Or maybe they were even bigger. So the dinosaurs were like little pets for the giants. And you think that's crazy, but there's actually, they've been digging up bones of giants. But the thing is, if you look into it, and this is very telling, in the 1800s and stuff, they were digging up all these giant bones, and there's actually newspaper clippings of the newspaper clippings still exist of all of these giants, but there's no evidence of it anymore. In other words, somebody's gone around and removed all evidence of these giants ever existing. So they've rounded up all the bones and everything. And all that's left is a few newspaper clippings. And also it goes into something else. There's this bloke on YouTube, I can't remember his name. He's an archaeologist. And what he's done is, he's been going around looking at these dwarfs and like little gnomes and pixies and stuff. And what he's done is, he's found out that in the ancient past, there were basically little people on the earth. And again, he's got newspaper clippings of all these, like, they found little like campments of these pixies and stuff. There's even in Ireland, there's a tiny little village. There's a video of it, it's brilliant it is. They found this little village in Ireland somewhere. Top of the morning to you. And what they did was, they dug it up, and it turns out to be like a little sort of, a little village like the Hobbit on Lord of the Rings. How cool is that? So basically there was a race of hobbits on the earth, and they know that because these little houses, everything is like the size of hobbits. So they've removed all the evidence of the bones and stuff. They've deleted that because it doesn't fit in with their narrative of how the humans, the history and stuff. But you can't basically hide that building that they've dug up, which goes into something I said before. You can't hide the truth. The truth will always reveal itself. So it makes me wonder what other secrets are underneath our feet, buried in the ground, about to be uncovered. Also, there's a thing. Again, I'm somebody who, I take all this information in, but I don't tend to keep the facts in me, if you know what I'm saying. I don't like keep the links and stuff. But there's a place on the earth, the bloke, what Rex on the League project was talking about this. There's actually a place in America where there is a giant's footstep, or a human's footstep, next to a dinosaur footstep, and they're both dated at the same time. So it's like, that's like proof of some form of a human existing with the dinosaurs. And again, it goes back to Antarctica. I'm convinced Antarctica is going to reveal something, and the thing is, they can't hide it. It almost makes me wonder whether that's why they're going so aggressive with these vaccines and stuff, because they know that the truth is about to get revealed, which will be actually, it will like shatter what we think about the ancient past and stuff. It's almost like they know the truth is about to be revealed, so they've got to try and get everybody vaccinated, which would be turning them into an AI with the technology. They've got to try and do that before the truth gets out. I've got this sensation that this year is going to be sort of like very, what would I call it? I feel like it's going to be a very life-changing year, this one. I really do. I tell you what I love, flowers. They're cool, they are. Little flowers. So that's it for this one. What was the topic? The topic was, oh yeah, Earth was the dinosaurs and they got wiped out. This also, it goes into something else. Are we about to be wiped out? Again, is history going to repeat itself? Are we humans about to be wiped out again? Is the cycle going to just reset itself again? I got that feeling as well, as if we're on the verge of being wiped out, which again is why I think they're collecting everyone's DNA, so they can sort of take that DNA, wipe the planet clean and then recreate all the DNA on another planet or something. Things I think about it is. I hope you enjoyed that one there, and I'll see you later for another one.